That's not Rakan. That's not Rakan.
Mo ham, mo turkey, mo bacon.
Mohamnika.
Mo cheddar cheese.
Yeah,
Rakan.
okay, Rakan.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Rakan is strong.
They're just going to take the Rel themselves. Like, okay, Rel into Equalizer.
Okay, well, if you want any sort of engage outside of Annie, you really need some hard engage here from the support role. Alistair is not it.
Just play Nautilus. Yeah, just play Nautilus. No, that's not Nautilus.
No! That's not Nautilus. Play Nautilus.
Nautilus
No.
or Rel, not Thresh. Thresh has...
Gorsh, ding it.
I mean, Thresh can, like, he can go for Death Sentence, then, like, take the Death Sentence in, then drop the box, and then they drop Equalizer on top of it. He decided to cleanse. I don't think he cleansed anything. I don't think he cleansed anything, Valdez.
There was no
feather pullback. Nope.
There was no slow, as here is Courage. Level 3 gank at the bottom side. Very nice flash from Diabolus. He's trying to get under turret here, but a lot of damage is going in. First blood goes over to Bull. A very nicely executed dive already as flash auto ignite
for the attempt.
And then he just levels up. I don't think he was going to die even if he didn't level up.
You have to know this.
Don't stand on the top side. Wait, no. Don't stand there. That's not where you want to stand. Wrong side of the lane. No. Angle to the bottom side. It's okay. Goody is sitting on the bottom side of the lane himself. He's trying to push him up to the top side here as stun is going to come up. But, yeah, Cleaver does take a lot of damage. But Moham is here, you know, setting up plays.
He's doing it.
Bringing in some Mo Bacon for the team. Buffed Lee Sin on 13-13 could have been fun to watch because he already plays it all the time and is really, really good at the pick.
Yeah.
That was like the 1A I was looking for 13-13. Instead, we get rejected on that, and it's fine. Now we get Rumble in the top lane. As Dialog is going to overheat, and the Jax is getting in there, but Vincenzo here as well. Courage is going to flash the wall, and Dialog in a lot of trouble. Has to throw down the Equalizer, as Illima is not going to get the dive onto him. Oh man, just really bad miscalculation there, and that means that Dialog is going to get away. And Vincenzo picks up the first kill for the team.
Double there is down here.
We got some fighting. Diablo is going to flash away from the feathers, and that leads to a kill. Very nicely handled there. As
1v2, by the way.
Yeah, we don't know how Bull got himself into a 1v2 fight. That was a little bit of Mickey. Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 4 plot leaked here on the LCK
Well, Illima's running away very fast, but he's also dying as the other Counter-Strike not going to help him too much. Taking a huge chunk of damage. Now he has to run away. He's already behind in the lane.
Picked up that assist, is winning lane. They've got a plate. Guangdong Freaks did pick up that early Herald, and now they're going to try to turn this into a Drake play on the bottom side. They have a decent amount of control here, and I don't think that this is contestable because Cleaver can just ult the choke if they try to come through. He's got flash as well. And it was interesting how Live Sandbox decided to watch, but also not contest.
Yeah, they all grouped up for the show. Like, interesting. Should we engage? Nah, let's just stand here.
So, because everyone was there, there was like no one to give the scouting report to as well. I guess Dialog, okay.
Cleaver's is going to miss, but the stun is there from the Viego, and Cleaver will be forced to flash.
Poured out of him as Courage is going to make this Hex Flash play one more time.
Is this the moment? Dialog doesn't have flash. This seems like a pretty easy gank onto the Rumble as the damage. Yeah, he's just trying to burn the wave. Not going to be successful at that as a very nice gank comes in from the Hex Flash Poppy.
It's going to be a plate going over, probably two. As Cleaver did teleport back in the lane, but no other help really coming up here. Vincenzo will show up here in the Rift Herald. Oh, does he? He could have actually committed to the ult flash there.
Oh, he's getting in. He is. Oh. He got in and then he got out.
Feel some Jax pressure. But when we do get to some 5v5s later, I think they've got a good chance.
Trying to engage onto the Nico here. A ton of damage coming in. They just burst him 100-0. Cleaver not even able to pop blossom as he just gets caught out a bit there. And that's a third kill now for Vincenzo, who is really enjoying his time as Viego in this game. The tower is made of bricks, obviously, as you can tell.
I like first brick as a term because it you know, first turret sounds less cool. I don't know. Right? I mean,
I kind of like first turret blood. It is
First
long,
turret
though.
blood?
Yeah.
It's long and there's no blood on the turret. It's like a statue
Still,
about
okay,
this.
well, that was an interesting hook. Plan B is going to flash away as in goes the Jax. That is a kill going over to Bull as Illima just dies. Very nice Pop Blossom does come in here as the flames are spitting and Vincenzo is going man mode right now in the back line. Going to take out 2. Doesn't get any kills, but he sets everything up as they index way too far into trying to make that play happen on the side of Kwangdong. And Liv Sandbox will run away with the victory in the fight.
I think you just don't like Frick as a word. I think that's the problem. You and that one guy in the chat who says he doesn't know why he doesn't like it.
When it was first being said a lot and the Twitch chat would just meme it all the time, they'd say first brick, haha. And everybody thought it was pretty cringe. Equalizer going to be thrown out. Very nice team fight ultimate, and the flames are spitting from both sides as Guti is getting in there as well, but Mohan, even without flash, just able to dash away.
Okay, well.
Any fighters? Any fighters in chat? Yeah, there's a couple. 4 and 0.
Yeah.
After Vincenzo gonna also put down the Rift Herald.
Rylai's is done, so Tibbers is a problem in team fights now as well with the lead that Kwangdong find themselves facing, the deficit they're in.
Just do Baron on Vision, question mark?
I mean, they're grouped up. Jax has TP. I actually kind of like this call, to be honest. But it's risky. I mean, you're losing this game otherwise.
They're just going to respond to it as the Poppy ultimate not going to hit. The Equalizer is huge damage, and they do take out the Annie and the Rumble. But the 2 carries of the team, Diablo and Vincenzo, are getting in there as the stun is going to land there. The root on the Vincenzo, they can't follow up anymore as Illima and Cards just trying to get out of here alive, but Vincenzo incredibly strong, and Plan B is right there to lock him down. So a 3-for-2 trade in favor of Liv Sandbox after the interesting Baron trade.
I think it's not a textbook call. I think it's definitely not one that, you know, the coaching staff is going to be happy with, but I also think that considering the game state and, you know, who these players are and how much they've struggled in skirmishes already, and they had a teleport for the teleporting Jax. He's not going to actually contest this, right? Well, okay. Rip Illima. Wait.
Yeah, the Baron is too far down, though, so now you're just kind of wasting TPs. But you do trade it with Guti at least, who's like, oh crap, I got to get in there. The response was just good from Liv Sandbox. Like you're saying, I think that Kwangdong, maybe they thought they were farther behind than they actually were. So they just decided to, you know, just send it. And at the end of the day, it didn't work out. And now Liv Sandbox are going to be in a pretty strong lead here. Infernal Drake as Equalizer once again. But
good play from Courage.
Yeah, just pops the jungler away. And now they're engaging on a Diehuck, who is Rumble, so he's not very tanky at all. But grabbing him here for Diablo, he is really getting to work now. As QSS as well. Really nice Pop Blossom, but where's the follow-up? There's the Rakan. Do they have the damage? Bull with a Feather Storm in the front line, but immediately gets 100 to 0'd by Guti, as now they have gone way too far. Trying to get on top of Diablo and Diehuck does not pay off for Kwangdong Freaks, but hey, at least they got the Infernal Drake. Or fighting. Illima's getting in there, trying to get this shutdown onto Vincenzo's 6-0-4, and he gets 1,000 gold on a Jax.
Can make it happen. Like if they can get enough map control, if they can push this Jax deeper and then be able to shadow him. As Cleaver is the worst spy of all time. This is like Spy Kids level. Will it work though? I don't think so.
Well, he almost dies, doesn't even break through the shield, but he does get a nice little engage. The entire team trying to get on top of Diablo, but nobody can take him out as Cards finally gets the job done, but finally is a little bit too late, as Vincenzo in the meanwhile is just ripping apart the back line of Kwangdong Freaks. Illima only gets to use the stopwatch as the hook is off, and maybe he gets away actually, but I don't think that Liv Sandbox really cares.
I don't think they care at all.
Vincenzo does, but the team doesn't.
The question, should he care?
He's still caring a lot.
He's continuing to care. The care levels are a little bit high. Oh, he stopped caring for a second, but he's like suddenly reinterested again. And Vincenzo's going to make that move. He's caring again.
Yeah. He cares. That's a huge amount of damage coming in. The Pop Blossom is forced? Question mark? He just dies. As down goes Cleaver, Courage is left to the Wolves.
I mean, this...
And that's a double kill for Diablo free.
I didn't even notice until just now, but this Nico is 0-7.
Yeah.
This game. Like, it is...
Yeah. It's feeling pretty Guti.
I don't even know what you mean by that, but...
Because Goody is just,
I can figure it out based on the context, but I'm like not sure if that makes sense, fellas.
Illima's getting in there. Counter-strike as, okay, trying to get on top of Diablo here. He does have flash, but he's not going to be able to use it as 100-0 down goes the Aphelios. Well, they finally found their angle as Cleaver was able to TP in there and make a play. Okay.
Well, I mean, nah. Valdez is worried because I might just do it like this. Oh, Tibbers goes in, stun. Oh, Nico is dead. Yeah, there.
All right, you did it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now they're trying to kill Diehuck. It's going to work, actually, as he does flash away, but it turns out Jax can hop.
Is this a base trade?
Got it. Really nice hook. Very nicely done. And that is going to mean now that we have another fun scoreline to look at, this time for the Poppy. As down will go this inhibitor.
I thought maybe they were going to commit to trying to kill Annie and then try to race and defend the base while also trying to push that bottom side. He has dropped some lanterns.
The lantern, though.
Yeah, he's not going to take it. He's like, I'm doing Scuttle, so thank you for the attempt, but I'm kind of busy right now.
Do Baron.
This is why things can change.
Rumble's really good at denying this kind of thing.
Well, I mean, the equalizer is decent, but I don't know if denied is it just yet. They will have another opportunity.
Yeah, it buys them some time, but...
Cleaver on the flank.
Oh, here we go. That is a huge pop blossom. Do they have the damage? Diablo is able to get out this time. And Diehuck is roaming free in that backline, but Lalo, health bars, and Lilima is trying to go 1v4. He might just be able to do so, as Lilima is able to carry the end of this team fight and make it. Kwangdong Freaks, as not even Vincenzo will live at the end of this.
Decide not to. They're just looking for Illima, and he's just going to walk away casually. Vincenzo's carrying again?
The zoning ult? Yeah. Let's try to kill Illima here, as he will be able to flash away. That is the Thresh gone, but Thresh already doing his damage, or his job, I suppose.
The thing is, I'm telling you right now, I don't know. This is one of those moments where it's okay to admit, like, I don't know what's going to happen next, guys, but I will say Kwangdong Freaks are starting this Baron up, and this is going to be the game-deciding fight. Very likely Cleaver on the flank. Will they spot him? Because they didn't spot him last time. 2 for 2, maybe.
Oh, okay, just give them the Baron.
And
look for
here
the follow-up as the equalizer's good. Still waiting on Cleaver to get this angle as, ooh, the hook comes in. Down will go Courage. He didn't go.
He didn't go.
Nobody went on anything.
This panic set in, and they were like, okay, Baron's good enough. And then the Poppy that secured it is killed, but then what they get from that is nothing, because the
hide on bush.
Drake isn't spawned.
Hide on bush.
Hiding on the bush. Moham.
Ooh, nice read from him, but he's still going to get flashed on. Down will go the Rakan. As, again, don't venture into the jungle where you have zero vision, as another flash from Diehuck is going to force the Feather Storm. Yeah, I mean, Moham's still down, but like, Lift Sandbox, you're not in a position to fight this.
I mean, you're alone.
Vincenzo is alone, but Courage, I guess, doesn't know that, so... Okay, Equalizer is going to come down. Diehuck absolutely can get dove under this turret as Poppy Copter does come out. That is the Annie gone as the hook comes in. Just smite the dragon. He finally gets it, but they might just lose the fight either way. Look at Diablo, though. Looking to go forward. Diehuck is getting dove as we speak. Diablo is going to die in mid-flight, and Kwangdong Freaks may have just done it. Infernal Soul here, though, for Live Sandbox, as they attempt to hold on to this game.
Illima taking a ton of damage here. He's leaving, but can teleport back in with Cleaver, who's now going to hold on to this wave, and they want to end. Finally, we'll get that Baron empowered back, and he's going to TP back in. I think this is the end of it, with no Aphelios here to defend. Guti has Tibbers, and it's going to be completely wasted.
I'm losing my mind. Okay, well, Tibbers is used.
And
they clear the wave, you know?
Used is the polite word to use.
They cleared the wave, Wolf. Okay, well, Diehuck does have another equalizer, but that turret's just gone. This is the Nexus open. Kwangdong Freaks gonna take down the Nexus for game number 1 as they finally did it. And I have to change my POG vote.
That's what happens when you make your POG vote 30 minutes before the end of the game, Valdez. Well, the 4-0 day seems significantly less likely now. I'm not just saying because I don't think that Kwangdong could 2-0. He will pick up POG, 30% of his team's damage on a Jax that was massively behind.
Yeah. He also built a death cap, which I think, you know, he gets bonus points for that, right? So Very high. Oh, okay. Well, someone wants a ban.
Well, he went too far. Like the first time he said what to throw, he was right, but then he decided to go too deep.
Some people deserve bans, and he's one of them. And Illima, 8-3 and 5. A great job done. As eventually, they just outscaled them, I guess.